Do you think high value men should date accessible women? You know what? I have a better question for you. Do you think high value men want to date women that are accessible? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, today I have a video clip of Sadia Khan, who's actually giving men some advice, especially high value men. So let's dive into this because she usually has something really good to say, and it sounds better when a woman actually says it. So let's jump into this conversation. Also, make sure you like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I am posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
And never ever be a high value man if your partner or your woman is accessible and available to other men, because your entire respect comes from the woman you choose to mother your children. If you choose loosely and you choose a woman that you would be upset if your daughter grew up to be like, how can you be a high value man if you can't make high value choices? If you can't select women properly, how can you claim to be a high value man simply because you made 6 figures last year? You made 6 figures and you invested it into a home. High value men have high value standards. Your values have to be high in order to be high value, not your bank balance. Because if you're authentically proud of her, you can't wait to have a daughter that acts exactly like her. But if you are just proud of her when you walk into a room and people stare and people are like, wow, but then privately she treats you badly, or privately you don't know if you can trust her or not, but publicly you feel really proud, that's a fake ego boost, and that is not high value selection.
Damn, I mean, she really attacked high value men. Now, the crazy thing is, when I hear women talk about high value men, they always move the goalpost, like they're distracting you from what a high value man actually is. What they're actually talking about is a high moral man. Now, the difference between value and moral is really simple, right? What they're talking about is what he believes is right and wrong versus the value that this man has, meaning what's in his bank account, what has he accomplished, what has he done, who is he associated with, how much of an impact has he had on other people's lives, what is the product, the service, the idea that is actually helping people. That is the value, that is the impact. Now, most men also know that it is extremely hard, it is extremely difficult to become a high value man, because this is also something that also reflects time, meaning how long have you been a high value man? Because if you haven't been a high value man for a very long time, then you're probably not a high value man. Here's the thing. This is something that most men decide that they're going to work towards. Right now, I'm saying that because it takes sacrifice to get there, and the things that you have to sacrifice, you may not have time to actually comb through the woman and make sure that she is the woman that you actually think that she is. For
to love me, done begging him to spend time with me.
For instance, women will flip the switch on your ass. They will change up on you so fast that your head will spin. Right now, the reason that this is happening is because of who they are associated with, what type of desires, wants, and fantasies they have that they want to live out. This is what's going on.
I caught you once again cheating on me. All I want is my clothes and I will leave. May I please have my clothing items so I can get the hell out of the house?
I asked you to leave anyway.
I am leaving. Can I please have my clothes?
You can come back later.
No, I'm not coming back.
Well, then you can come.
My clothes are right there. All I need is the things in the dryer. That's it, and I'm out of here. Can you please move out of the way so I can get my clothes and I will leave?
You can call the cops.
So that you can be with Michael.
I took the easy way out, which was, okay, what's the next dick? Because there's always gonna be, you know, dick. You feel? A dick is like an oxy. Makes you forget about the pain from your last relationship, and you just need more oxy.
If you're a high value man and you have what she bring up, choices, decisions, and standards, right? Now, you're definitely going to have that. If you have the money, you're going to get a beautiful woman, because the beautiful women are throwing themselves at you. That's why I tell men to adapt to dating. That's why I tell men to get your money up, to study finances, to learn about how money works and how you can utilize it, credit, stocks, right? That's why I tell men to do these things or to get into these types of conversations, because if you don't have the money, it's going to be hard to go on dates. It's going to be damn near impossible to go on vacations. And guess what? The majority of women want to go on vacations, no matter how young, old, attractive, or unattractive they are. The majority of women want to go on vacation. So guess what? The only way to position yourself to be able to do that is if you have the finances, which again goes back to value in your accomplishments. Right? The more that you have accomplished, the awards, the accolades, all of these different things, yes, it means something. You have some type of impact, right? High value impact. Now, again, this woman is really attacking high value men, and that just kind of bothered me, because usually I am on board with what she's saying because it makes a lot of sense. But this one, she really lost me on, because if you are trying to control a woman because of your beliefs, your standards, your the way that you want to do things, right? You don't know what that woman is going to do. You don't know how that woman is going to react to you when you're busy, right? And when I say busy, I just mean you're handling business, or you're thinking about business, or you're trying to figure out how to place this with that, or how to merge these two business deals or these two business ideas. Sometimes the money is not made up front. The majority of the time, the money is not made up front. The majority of the time, the money is made on the back end when things are rolling. And sometimes it takes time for those things to get rolling. But again, this takes sacrifice. Do women actually have those type of patience? Now, let's just talk about accessible women. When she was talking about an accessible woman, the majority of women care about what? Their social media following. Now, within that social media following, because we're not just talking about, oh, she got 1,000 subscribers, she got 500 subscribers, she got 10. No, we're talking about 20,000, 100,000, a million. Do you know what she has in those followers? She has guys that she's interested in. She has exes. She has guys that want her, that she may be looking to use as a possible replacement. Men don't want to be in a position where they could be possibly replaced by a woman, especially if you're a high value man, because your mind has to be focused on what you're doing. Now, when she talked about respect, right, I immediately thought about these two videos that I just did, where there are women who are telling their men, there are women who are either telling their men what they do on OF, right? Meaning they're selling themselves, or they have friends that are telling the man what their woman is actually doing. Again, I don't want other men to know how my woman sounds in the bedroom. I don't want them to know if she's a squirter or not. I don't want them to know if she gives bomb dome, right? I don't want other men to know this. I don't want them to know what she looks like, what she sounds like, what she smells like, what she tastes like. Nothing, none of that. But this is something we cannot stop. Now, I'm saying that because there's so many divorces, there's so many breakups, there's so many broken families. I get it. People do not get along. Matter of fact, people don't even trust each other anymore. Again, I understand all of it, but to put it off on a high value man and his decision making, most men find out that the woman is trash after he's with her. Yes, I continuously say this. Women have ruined dating. They think that they can just go get another high value man and another high value man and another high value man. I just said that most men, the majority of men, know that it's extremely difficult to make six figures because it takes sacrifice. It takes discipline, right? Me doing this channel, it takes discipline to do this, to look at certain videos and not see, oh man, or to see, dang, it only got this many views, or dang, it didn't really do this, or it didn't have the impact that I expected it to have. But guess what? I show up every single day. I sacrifice whatever else I need to sacrifice to get these videos done, to get these ideas out, because I know men need help. When you go through a situation with a woman where you thought she was your everything, you thought she had your back, you thought she had your, she was your backbone, she was your foundation. You thought that, and then you found out, damn, you've been cheating with this dude for how long? You still talking to your ex? Dang, wait a minute. You emotionally left the relationship and these are all the guys you've been dealing with or talking to or entertaining? Now you start to look at what she put in her stories a little bit different. Now you start to look at her posts all completely different. Okay, I see what you wearing. I see what you got on. Okay. But guess what? When you say this to a woman because you have standards, because you have morals, right? Because you believe that this woman should be doing this or that, what does she say to you? You're toxic, you're controlling, you're insecure. Of course you're insecure. You're insecure with the things that she's doing because you realize that the things that she's doing could cost you everything. Your sanity, your money. And guess what? If you run out of money, she's gonna go find the next man who has money. Here's the problem with that, ladies, in case you don't know, because I do have women watching this channel. When you get a man, this is when the competition starts because other women want that high value man. So guess what? They're willing to stab you in the back to get to that man. I just did another video on a woman who was talking about this amazing guy that she just had to pursue because he was tall, dark, and handsome. But the reason why she was really into that guy was because of the money he had, because he was a trust fund baby, and because he had all of these things that led to more money and freedom. More money, time, and freedom. Oh my gosh, she loved this guy. How could she not pursue him? Right? So much so to where she brought her homegirl in and she went to the bathroom and her homegirl had her skirt up dancing on this man, grinding all up on them. Guess what, ladies? Like I said, the competition starts when you get the man. That's when it really starts. But men, we understand this. And I'm telling men to adapt to this mindset because women have really switched over and turned themselves into ladies of the night or women who sell themselves. Right? There was a point in time where you can actually kind of like separate the two, and then you could kind of see like, oh, okay, well, if she dressed like that, if she come outside in lingerie, okay, lingerie and high heels, okay, cool, yep, she's a streetwalker, right? You could say, oh, okay, cool, you know what, she's selling that thing, right? But now women are dressing like that and calling it cute. Women are dressing like that and telling men that you cannot tell her what to do. So it doesn't matter what your standards are. It doesn't matter what you think this woman should be or should not be doing. She's going to do what she wants to do. Now, will she represent you well? She might, but not when she, is having a bad day. Not when she gets emotional about something. Because once she gets emotional about something, she emotionally leaves. When she emotionally leaves, now there's other guys in play. And guess what? That does nothing good for you. Now, again, I'm here saying, listen, this is the hardest thing that you're going to do in your life, which is find the perfect woman or the best woman, because you may not have the best woman for a long time because she's going to have things in her mind that she actually wants to do, whether it be fantasies, whether it be experiences with other men. Right? She's going to be looking to do that, and she'll be looking for a way to get out of a relationship. How many times have you guys watched Pop the Balloon and you see that a woman say some stupid shit like, oh, okay, I see that he's tall, but he's not really tall. And the dude will be like, you're 5 feet tall and I'm 6'1". Yeah, but there's other tall guys out there. Or he'll be tall and then she'll say, well, I don't like his shoes. His shoes is giving whatever, right? And you look and you say, well, wait a minute, bitch. You can change his shoes. You can change his clothes. His clothes is not who he is. He can change that. All he got to do is find something comfortable. You may be able to present something to him that he likes. In fact, if that's what you want to do, you can definitely do that. But do women actually have those type of patience? Or are they looking for the finished product? As a matter of fact, what are they looking for? Men with money. They're looking for men that's already at the finish line. So women who have the men that are at the finish line, guess what? Ladies, the competition is still going for you. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. Women are looking for men that already have it together because they don't want to put the work in. They don't want to do it. Now, again, fellas, adapt to what's going on. Get some clarity. See what's actually going on, because it's really easy to get confused out here. I almost got confused at the very end of cuffing season. It almost got me because I still have a heart. I want to make a woman feel good, right? And the reason why is because it makes me feel good to make a woman feel good. And I'm not going to give up on that because I love women. There is no other option for me. It's women or women. That's it. That's my option here. That's my option. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.